for himself. Instead, Gorilla looking to maybe take that one for himself. He mentioned a pushing lane. Plenty of CC there as well. So it seems like this might just be the pick for them. But otherwise, the victor coming through here for Crown, Gragas for Ambition. Samsung getting everything that they're perfectly comfortable with.
But you got to say, Longzhu also a very standard and...
Worked down the alligator rather low, but it seems like Khan will be able to go ahead and recall safely as the TP to get back into the lane swiftly.
Lane's been a tale of two ganks. We can't see how close BDD is to 6, but probably not too far away. Okay, here we go.
Coming through, Cuz coming in from the sideline. Shockwave does come down. It looks like Crown will die. First blood over to Cuz yet again.
Especially with Rumble being nerfed on 7-12. Have the pushing power to stop a Renekton taking over lane. One thing that Mordekaiser does have is pushing power. So I think in the pressure world of standard lanes, it makes a lot of sense, but it's not a counter pick per se. It's mid lane.
BDD gonna get jumped on. Flash body slam comes through. Cask will knock him into the wall, and the Chaos Storm will go ahead and finish him off.
One more
forward here from Cuz does come up with that kill, so he makes it a 1-for-1.
Does more damage on his Q at all points, and R has a buff as well.
Shockwave comes through, drags Crown back in, and Cuz is there for the follow-up. Crown just walking straight into that one in Ambition on the opposite side of the river, cannot collapse to try to save his mid laner's life.
And Cuz just finally established. Waiting to see the build path for Prey in this game. BS sword start.
Oh, body slam not going to connect. Cuz trying to slow him up here. Dashes back in, has the kick back, and BDD's hair. Auto attack comes through, picks up the kill. Now Shockwave connecting in onto Crown. Does have the flash still to take himself out safely.
At all about Ambition, happy to get in there and tussle 1v1. BDD had his back, and speaking of having people's backs, Longzhu want this mid lane turret right now.
Yeah, they're just going to be pushing him away. Cuvée is here to try to back him up. It seems like they'll just be able to force this one out, so first Brick going over to the flash board, finds the stun onto Crown. They go in with a resonating strike, and Cuz has another kill for himself.
I was talking about, okay, Ambition and Cuz, they rely on strong top laners. They're going to have to play through the strength of their top laner. Didn't even need that as bot lane. Core JJ, they're turning on to the Jinny's
that's going to be the last shot coming through. Does find Gorilla even after he flashes, so Ruler able to answer one here. Puts another kill on the board for Samsung.
What's wikis and places like that, so that will be an OGN telecom war. We were both at home wishing we were casting it yesterday.
Oh, but I had such fun watching it all the same time.
That's no fun.
Okay, Gorilla, he'll just get popped up, gets taken down. Curtain call coming through here for
He's going to hit all these, isn't he?
Can he get this? Ooh. No, can't quite bend the bullet around Ruler. He will body block this, but now BDD is in the vicinity. Winter's Bite not going to connect. Flashes in. You see the damage coming in onto Ruler. Jukes back on the deadly flourish, but one final movement will take him down. BDD
here comes the cavalry.
And now the pinch is really coming through. Ambition going to get jumped on. Still has the explosive cast. Will toss it out. Saves Core JJ's life.
And Longzhu invested a lot of people and getting the 4 deaths onto Crown already. Means that his build is, as you can see in the emergency stages, when all you have atop a perfect hex score is an Aether Wisp at 21 minutes. Lets you know that you're trying to get the best you can.
There's boots there.
And 2 of the Dorans that don't stack, you're right. There are things, but on the side of BDD, he is decked with items.
Has been looking great. Coming in here, kicks him to the side. Deadly flourish there, perfectly lined up to get that final root. And now, one more shot. Not quite going to finish off Core JJ, but Gorilla is there to scoop it up. And just like that, Longzhu, but...
Holy crap, man. Longzhu can do this against anyone, although...
That's going to be Cuz getting jumped on. Concussive blows will be proc, dashes to the side. But it will get locked down in the end. Chaos Storm ticking away as Crown pushes in. They will kill Cuz, handing him his first death, getting that shutdown going over as Core JJ claims the final hit. See, already just have to kite back away from the pressure of these Baron-empowered minions being shoved up into the top lane. In the meantime, the rest of Samsung going to try to pinch down in onto Khan.
Gonna open up onto Ruler, though.
Up. First shot connects. Can they find more? Second, third, not going to hit. Does go wide, and Khan almost winning this 1v2. Goes back in, turns it around. Does make it a 1-for-1 as he takes down Crown yet again, burning out both of his summoner spells and still dying. In the meantime, Longzhu breaking open the base of Samsung. Get rid of that inhibitor in the top.
Minions aren't pushing into the base just yet, but Longzhu won another turret.
You're looking for it, wave clear. Still very strong here from the side of Samsung.
Oh, misses.
There's just nothing that they can do to try to break this one. BDD will miss the shockwave, as you say, and Longzhu yet again just going to be pushing in.
They're still walking up. Maybe this is the best chance. Samsung thinks so too.
It's going to be the charge coming in onto Cuvée. Jumps onto Khan. And Cuz seems like he's going to be the target. Bear trap on a rope. Does find him. They lock him in. He goes down. Chaos Storm in onto Gorilla. Pops him out. We'll see if Longzhu can turn this one around as Khan's still very far forward in the front lines. Only takes about half of his HP and damage. And now the curtain call gets opened up here by Prey. Finding his shots in onto Ambition. Final one connecting in onto Cube, 660. Well, I'm learning just don't play Victor if there's a Lee Sin on the enemy team. Seems like that's going to be the remedy for it. Curtain call opened up here. Trying to find a Ruler. Won't quite be able to get access to him. Where JJ does have that unbreakable ready to go. The
They're rolling into Jin.
Yeah, Cube is going to try to get the charge in, but Prey is long gone. Not going to be able to find that now.
All alone.
Locking down onto Khan, but the explosive cask is not going to connect, and the slice and dice takes him out to safety. Now Cube maybe in the spot of bother. The stun comes through, deadly flourish. They'll lock him in, they'll kick him back. He goes big, but he gets hopped off of Scarl, and he goes down to the end as Prey finds the kill. Ruler with the ace in the hole will not find the connection and has to go ahead and back off from that one. Longzhu will just peel back, pick up the spin, and get it eventually.
Trying to buy as much space as possible. That big critical strike means that Prey will get that inhibitor.
This one down, now just rotating back up towards the mid side. Waves very far away in the top lane, so can't really pressure that one out, but now Prey's going to open up with the curtain call, trying to find the shots in onto Ruler. Finds the second, third onto Cuvée, fourth and final. Where is it going to go? It's going to go ahead and hit one of the tanks, so just kind of scraping at the armor, won't find much, but now Baron empowered minions being moved into the bottom side of the map, soon to be super creeps. As those work their way down the lane, and the rest of Longzhu goes over Prey, trying to crit these ones out. Shockwave going to come through Inhibition's the first one to fall, despite the flash being used, he's going to go down. Does just take quite a bit of damage. Stays alive, at least for the moment, and the rest of the squad is just piling in. The turret falls, 2 members dead, Ruler and Crown both taken out. Cube going down as well for 4, as poor JJ. The lone member of Samsung will limp his way back into the fountain. But Longzhu, they want the finish right here, 37.5 minutes, 15-8, and a massive gold lead for them. They will close out game 1. And they look so very strong to move into that third place spot over KT Rolster.
And we've been trying to ground our expectations of this young Longzhu roster every time they hit the Rift. They lose some of the top teams. How will they rebound against the bottom teams? Well, 2-0 victories pretty consistently. Increasingly, when